Okay, hello, this is Mr. Downey, and I want to go through this World History 1 syllabus with you. I know some of you are repeat students from other classes and know how things are going to go, but even if you are, or if you're a new student or of mine, then I want you to just go through the syllabus. I want you to print it and read it, and I'm going to attach it, and I'm sure you already have it, but I wanted to go through it quickly, just highlight a few things that will really help you and probably answer all the questions. And I noticed I left a few things out, so I wanted to just add them as we go through. It's going to be a great year. I'm really looking forward to it. This is a fun class. It's very fast-paced, and no, but not too fast. We kind of go one step, two step forward, and then one step back, one step, two step forward, and one step back. So what does that mean? Let's just plunge in here and look at this. Some of this is self-explanatory, the course description, elements and requirements, some basic things, including the primary text. I did leave out that you will need to be able to have a working Bible handy. Primarily the Old Testament in the first semester, and then the New Testament second semester. Basically, that's a primary source. We're going to have a textbook, and there's an image. This is some ways of finding it. Let me know if you can't find one. There's some old students that probably have some. Read about the philosophy, see if you can understand what I'm talking about there. Other requirements, including a notebook and a computer. Computer needs to be in good, tip-top shape. Hopefully you don't have an old computer that doesn't work properly. And also, very important is this printer. You must have a working printer that you can print out things and send to me. Bring to class and send by computer, by email. Make sure your spam is working properly. Much of what you turn in will be turned in Tuesday night before Wednesday. If I receive it in the email in my box and it says Wednesday, then it's a little bit late. Okay, so try to make the Tuesday, and if you're a repeat offender, you will lose 10% per assignment, unless you have a good excuse, but make sure that it's a good one. There's the course description. Read through it. You might not know what you've signed up for. I put here 33 weeks. Sometimes it's 32 or 30. I think it's 32, but sometimes it's 33. Let's see, it begins August the 21st, obviously, so hopefully you'll be ready for that. The first assignment is due Tuesday and Thursday. There's a short chapter review, which I'll be speaking about here in just a few minutes. Read through what we're going to be studying. It's basically ancient history and the Middle Ages as well. Okay. Make this a little bigger for me. And I usually send to all students, all families, by Friday morning. You will have an email, and it will describe the assignment for the next week. And part of it will be Tuesday evening due, and part of it will be due Thursday. Sometimes I'll put it off to Wednesday for some reason. I can't remember why, but sometimes it's that way. But usually it's a Tuesday, broken up between Tuesday evening and then some of it's Thursday. If you turn it in all Thursday, some of it will be late. If you turn it in all Tuesday evening, well, some of it will be early. But most likely you won't turn in everything Thursday. Like you cannot. It will be an assignment that needs to be specific for Thursday. This is what happens when there's a deadline and possible reduced assignment. Read through that. Basically, what will you be doing weekly? Chapter review or section review. This week it'll be a chapter review. The first assignment for this class is due the first week coming up August the 19th and 21st will be due. It's a chapter review, but most likely it's going to be a section 1, 2, 3, or 4 review. Many weeks instead of a review, it'll be a chapter outline that I've put together. Sometimes there's a online practice quiz. Many times there's an in-class quiz. It's down here. Many maps for the class. Many short narrations and essays, which we'll be talking about. And sometimes there's going to be some tests. Lots of films to look at, clips of films, several longer films, many websites, and there's a lot of games to play and they are required. It's part of the assignment. If you see a little game, I don't want to play this game, this is so easy, then you're underestimating the value. They're hand-picked assignments, so as long as you just be curious about things that are assigned, you'll be in good shape. You'll love it. You can do things for extra credit. This is how things are graded. Almost everything is 100 points. I'm going to send out a progress report on those dates. Attendance is not required, but it's very handy. In fact, that's one of the first things. How to succeed in the class. Attend all the classes. It will really help. It's not that I'm going to say, oh, Joe's here, there's a 5 points. Oh, Joe's not here, that's -5. It's not like that at all. It will help you in the quizzes and in the homework and in the reading and everything. You will understand things better. Be prepared by doing these things. Very important. Really helpful if you can. Take good, speedy notes. Okay? On what is spoken and discussed as well as what's written. I don't write a whole lot on the board, and you will see that. I do write very often on the board, but mostly it's spoken. So this class will teach you how to follow someone's train of thought and train of words. Participate in class by answering questions. Turn in all assignments on time. Very important. Other miscellaneous. Read through that. And here is the first assignment on the last page of the syllabus, called the summer assignment. It won't take you very long. It might be a little less than 2 hours, but generously, if you're working slow, it's about 2 hours. Following is this. So the chapter 1 review right here, which I'm going to show you what it looks like in a separate clip, and you will send that to me by an attachment on Tuesday before the first class, Tuesday, August the 19th. The chapter 1 review, not the whole chapter, only right here. It says defining all terms and identification. It's very short. You need to read the whole chapter, but only do the defining terms and the identification. And I want to show you how that is done in the next clip, but write all the questions as well as the answers. It's going to say what is, for example, there's a term deluge, and you will write on your paper in handwritten, or hopefully by computer, you'll write deluge, and then you'll do a dash, and then you will define the deluge. Notice the term and the how it's defined. Don't just put in here the answer. Or if there's a question, what is deluge? You would write in that question, what is deluge? Okay, and then when you attach this, you must title your attachment. You must save as your work, and I want you to save it as chapter 1 review and your last name, and probably put in your first name as well, but the last name is more important than the first name in these attachments, so I won't lose it. This is my email. It's been my email for many years. Don't mess it up. Don't send me a virus or anything. So dan.downey@att. You probably already have that. Okay. The other part that is due on Thursday, August 21st, the first day of class, is this map, and I'm going to send that to you in an attachment. You probably already have it, and I'm going to show you in a different clip how to label it. It's very simple. Just label it, self-explanatory, but you can, if you don't know where these places are, you probably don't very well without looking at a map, so use the textbook map. You may look online, look at other sources, but make sure that it's accurate. And you turn that in class on the first day of class, Thursday. That's the first thing I'm going to say. Okay, so let's turn in the maps. First thing when we come in, I'm going to say, hello, okay, where's your map? Okay, so if there's any other questions after that, send me an email. I've got on the first page, we have the how to contact. Let's see, my telephone number and the address. You want to send me a postcard or something, but the best way to do it is by email.